Two players. And a Grumpcade.
Oh shit, we're actually on the Pokemon Art Academy Novice course finale. So this isn't the final, this is the Novice course. This is our graduation exam.
Shit. I don't think we're ready. You think we're ready?
At the end of each course is an exercise that will put all your newly learned skills to test. When you complete this drawing of Pikachu, you will graduate to next rank.
Oh my god, Luigi. What if we do really badly? No, you've both already proven yourselves making this far, so we don't have to pass the test? That's
just gotta draw. Just gotta submit something.
We'll do our best, right, Mortimer? You got it. Whoa, Pikachu, he's mad. He stores electricity in his red cheeks.
Red cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I store my electricity in my butt cheeks.
That's where cockatiels are red cheeks.
It's mostly found in forests. It will blast anything new it encounters with a jolt of electricity.
It will generally start bushfires and ruin people's lives.
Pikachu is a monstrosity that must be stopped at all costs.
The first, we'll sketch Pikachu's body and face.
Use his shapes. Don't forget to shapes.
Oh, wow.
I would know. My face is mostly circles.
Okay, great.
I have a circle for a face, a circle for a nose, and half a circle for a mustache.
I'm just gonna skip ahead.
Whoa, bro.
Getting
pretty cocky. I would know a thing or two.
Oh, please draw something before continuing.
Whoa.
Oh.
Damn. Excuse me, princess.
Excuse me, princess.
Just fucking draw something with the pencil so it'll leave you alone and erase it. There you go. Pachoo! Alright, you happy with that, Professor? Yeah, you're happy with that. It's to start outlining your drawing. Stop outlining just the main shapes using the second largest outline pen. Oh, that's a very nice penis. Yep, that's penis. Very good. Now we need to outline the details. It's hard to see, but Pikachu has 5 fingers and 5 toes.
Did he say that?
I don't. You skipped past it, so.
There you go. That's actually what I wanted.
Oh my
honestly,
god, he does have a lot of fingers.
I was literally just skipping ahead because I was like, I kind of want to see the reference better. And
he has 3 toes.
So now I'll pull out all the stuffs.
Oh, dang. You gonna draw us a cute Pikachu? You gonna draw us a mouse-type Pokemon with a heart of gold and electricity? But gold doesn't conduct electricity well, so, you know, probably not a very good heart for an electric-type Pokemon.
Just thinking what I could draw.
Probably draw Pikachu would be my recommendation.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Because, well, with it being the Pikachu lesson, you still have a little bit of pencil there on the ear. Might want to get rid of.
Hey, don't rush me.
I don't want to rush you. I'm just saying that
I'll get rid of it.
People complained about inconsistencies in the art in the past. So excuse me for looking out for the audience.
Thank you, Barry.
You're welcome.
You're a good friend.
Yeah, you're a good friend. We have good times together.
Good times.
Many laughs, many tears. Mostly tears.
Mostly tears, mostly tears,
mostly
joy,
sadness.
tears of
Mostly
joy.
sadness.
Okay,
Mostly sadness when you beat me a Nidhogg and I get really upset. Sorry, what are we talking about?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go real. I'm gonna do something really fun with this. I'm gonna have a throwback to our first one.
Really? Are you gonna draw a full body Pikachu?
I'm gonna draw a full body Pikachu.
Do you need reference to Pikachu?
No, I think I remember. I think I remember.
I can pull it up if you need.
No, I'll manage.
Okay.
I remember how he looked.
It is those really stumpy ears.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't think they were that long. I think you need a reference, buddy. They were really stumpy.
Like that?
No, like really stumpy.
No, they were like that.
Hold on. Let me...
I've seen it enough in people's icons. Because people have fucking... I mean, like... I've been like browsing random websites and then seen people with my drawing of Pikachu as their like avatar, and I'm like,
really?
Wow. Look at the impact we have.
So this is pretty meta right now. Just watching... It's us in the past. Hold on. Wait. Oh no.
That's the intro.
Hey, why is that happening? YouTube app.
Forward.
It's getting really sassy.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm exactly the same.
You're making them a little more bulbous.
This one on the left is a little the shape's a little off, but
janky-dank.
it's not. The other one on the right is fine.
Yeah, you're right. I was mistaken. I openly admit I'm not the artiste I once was. But I will reach my potential, yeah.
Ever since the accident.
Ever since the art accidents, I crashed my car into a pile of paintbrushes. And was forever transformed.
I crashed my car into a art museum, and they were like, "Wow, this is art," and they wouldn't let me have my car back. I'm suing them for theft, but they won't listen.
But they don't. They think that the subpoena is also art.
Yeah, it's like you give like there's like a really like good like famous artist, and you give them a restraining order, and they're like, "Wow, this is art,"
Wow.
and they like put it up.
This is a performance piece. This is art in motion. You're like, leave me alone.
Yeah, there actually was a guy who robbed a bank and said it was performance art.
Really?
Yeah, it happened in was it the UK or something?
Did he get away with it?
God no, he did not.
Yeah. Dang.
Can I?
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. There's that reference.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember how I did them. Yeah, so.
Yep. You see, I mean, step 1, draw a lemon. Step 2, draw the rest of Pikachu. Ew. Ew. Ew, what is that? Ew, what is that? Is he sucking on his thumb? Is that his mouth? Yeah, ugh. That is upsetting. He's gotta be drooling over it then. It's like, oh, Pickle.
He's eating pickles.
Is eating pickles? Pikachu is a pickle-type Pokemon. He loves eating pickles and feasting on the flesh of young ones. If you see a Pikachu in the wild,
Run.
run very, very fast and very far. If you're lucky, you'll only lose all of your body. Pikachu thinks humans are made of pickles. Wow, he's gorgeous. Pickle Pea.
Actually, maybe I'll make his.
Oh dear.
Playing
It's
with
like-
an idea of placement.
Just his mouth like slid down. Oh my god.
I'm just playing with some ideas right now.
Yeah, man. Art's all about play.
Hmm.
Pickle Pea.
Pickle.
Pickle Pea. I choose you, Pickle Pea. Pickle Pea. Remember that episode of Pokemon?
No, Barry, I do not.
Well, it was really good because Mindy was all like,
Mindy?
look out, Brosh," and then Brosh was all like, "I'm gonna send out my styrofoam," and then it's like a block of styrofoam, and then Mindy was all
Okay.
like, "Use Pickle Chew," and then Brosh was like, "But Pickle Chew doesn't respond to my desires."
I got Pickle Chew from my 20-year-old brother. He doesn't respond because he's level 26.
Yeah,
And I've only
And-
got one badge.
and I only got this one badge on my chest, and then
What if you were a kid and you're like, your parents were like, "Go to your room." And you're like, "I don't need to listen to you, Mom. You only have one badge. Fuck you." And she's like, "It's true. I have a failure as a parent. The parent gym I went to, they said, what is the one thing you should not let your child do?" And I said, "Don't eat cheese before noon." And they said, "No, pornography and drugs." And then they didn't get the badge and they lost. And then they fainted.
Yeah, man, that second gym's tough.
It is.
What if you were a kid and went to your parents and you were like, "You're a squid"?
And they were like, "You're a kid."
It's like, "No, you're a squid." And they were like, "My God!" And then that's how it all went down. Pickle Chew. Oh, you gave him like a realistic nose. That's, Are you gonna put little wet spots on it? Little light points, so
We'll
it's
see.
like he has a wet nose. It's a healthy Pikachu. I want to see an actual Pickle Chew, like it's a pickle with Pikachu's face on it. I feel like that'd be pretty endearing.
Probably it exists.
Probably it does. Most things exist. It's an infinite universe of infinite possibilities. Oh, Pickle Chew. Jesus, he's cute. I can't properly control this Pickle Chew because I'm only a rank 3 cucumber, and you need to be rank 38 pickle before you can properly control the pickle powers. He's like, "Oh yes, you must train in the ways of pickles and brine. Enjoy your fermentation-based adventure." Are pickles fermented cucumbers? I
I
forget.
actually don't know.
Forget exactly how pickles are born. But
How pickles are born?
yeah, pickles are born.
Pickles are made, not born.
Precisely. Yeah, I don't know. I remember when I learned that pickles were cucumbers, it blew my goddamn mind. I was like, they taste nothing like each other. And then they're like, just look at them. They look the exact same. I was like, "You're not my real dad." And I slapped that pickle out of his hands. That's when I joined the circus. I was a pickle chew trainer.
What? You were a pickle chew trainer in the
Yeah.
circus?
I would take the pickle chews and I would line them up and I would force them to sing, or else they would
Get murdered.
get murdered, straight up murdered. That's how it goes down, man. I didn't choose the pickle chew circus life. It chose me. So it's tough stuff, man.
Tough fucking stuff, brah.
Is that his tongue?
Yeah, I figured he'd be licking it.
It's pretty good.
Like, he's just some gross, like, monster.
He's looking
Actually, you know what? I
good.
just realized his other eye would be closed.
It's true. He's really enjoying his snack. There's your reference still if you want any more reference.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Oh, Pickle Chew. Pickle Chew, my Pickle Chew. Oh, Captain, my Captain. You know, man,
Mm-hmm.
it's a good-looking Pickle Chew. Wow, he even has his eyes closed in the reference.
Yep. That's what I'm
So
going for.
he really nailed it. So I'm noticing you're putting little dots everywhere
Mm-hmm.
instead of like lines.
Sometimes it when you zoom out, it kind of creates like almost like a. If you look at like Dragon Ball stuff and some comics, like they'll end instead of just ending a line, they'll do like dot dot dot, because it just makes it like look like the. It's like if you're drawing a vein, right? And you went like this is a vein on the side of a wee wee, you know, like you do that. But the vein would probably kind of go back down a little bit.
Right.
So sometimes
So
to
you
make
add
it
little
look like the
dots.
lines are kind of like coming to an end, I like sometimes do dots. So when you zoom out, it looks like the line just doesn't kind of disappear suddenly. It's kind of got like almost like fades out. I know it's a thing I learned like a long time ago when I
It's
was
a neat effect.
like imitating comic books I liked.
Yeah.
So sometimes I do it in illustration, not so much animation because it's like it goes by too fast to notice it.
Dang, dude. That's neat.
Yeah,
Thank you for that factoid.
you're welcome.
I like a good factoid in the morning.
Yeah.
Not in the afternoon as much.
Yeah, you shouldn't have factoids before bed. It can ruin your
Or before
appetite.
swimming.
That's true.
And you know that's not true, the whole you shouldn't swim with the food.
I think I already told this story a long time ago, but it's a pretty old story from Steam Train. But I was convinced in my head. I think I asked one of my parents or something, and I never really questioned it. But I said, "Why can't we swim after eating?" And I think someone told me it was buoyancy.
No.
And I actually believed that for years. I was 21, and someone said, "We can't go swim." Well, you can't go swimming. I'm like, "Yeah, because of buoyancy." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "They're like, yeah, because like you would ruin your ability to like be buoyant in the water because you got like food in your system. Like, does that make sense?" They're like, "Who told you that?" I'm like, "I think my mom." It was such a like a
Yeah,
community
just like,
moment where I was like,
Shit.
that's not true."
I think
is
I
it?
was told you would get cramps.
The cramps one is the right. It was the
It's
correct.
not right.
It's
'cause
not right,
False.
but it is
that was the commonly
accepted
spouted
thing.
belief that you get cramps and that you wouldn't be able to swim because your stomach would hurt. Which even that, it's just like I'm in a pool. I'm not like deep sea diving in the ocean, and a cramp means I'm shark bait. It's like I'm in a pool. I need to move a few feet or have someone push me till I'm in the shallow end again. I don't know. But not running around the pool, that was actually legit advice. You don't want to do that. That's a bad time.
Yeah. Oh, the running around the pool is a bad
'Cause
idea.
then you fucking slip and eat shit.
I
It's
did
bad.
that a few times. It's not fun.
Yep. Yeah, I've done that before too. It just knocks the air out of you and you're like, everything sucks. Nothing quite like it. Oh, he's got really nice looking like sea cucumber feet.
Sea cucumber?
Yeah, isn't that kind of like a sea cucumber? Don't they have at least like the way they look in like SpongeBob or something?
I don't know.
Let me see. I might be completely making that up. But man, I don't know. I'm not a science.
Not a science?
Nope. Not today. I'm not a Bill man. Bill Nye.
I like Bill Nye. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I guess sea cucumbers are kind of just gross slug monsters,
Yeah, that is fair.
but I don't know. I'm gonna pretend sea cucumber fitting in with our pickle chew theme. Oh, you're giving some nice folds. I like it. It's looking pretty good.
I
What
figured
if
that maybe
his tail is a straight up cucumber?
Well, We'll see. I'm making up as I go along.
Sure, I understand. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Do.
I was thinking like, well, maybe he's like really fat and gross at the bottom.
Hmm.
He's kind of like a fat squirrel, fat rat thing.
Just always feasting on them pickles. Oh, Pickle Chew. You'll evolve yet. Maybe.
This mic would be off like this.
What?
I'm just thinking in my head, like, placement-wise, like, he's kind of... I know what I'll do.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. Well. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. It's looking real good, buddy.
I also discovered a little while ago, I didn't say it when I discovered it, but if you hit left on the D-pad, it automatically goes to eraser.
Oh.
And between pen and eraser, and that's super useful.
That is... This is not a bad piece of software for learning how to draw.
No, not at all.
Pretty sweet.
I would actually recommend it to children. I actually kind of buy this for my niece and nephew back home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like you like Pokemon, own a 3DS. Fucking...
I kind of want to move his
What
leg
do
a
you
little
want?
bit, so he's kind of...
I mean, yeah, there's things that I'm used to in Photoshop that I wish existed in this, like, you know, general lasso and move tools. So it would have been great if you could have just, you know, looped that around and been like, yeah, let me just move that and rotate it or something.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point, you might as well just have Photoshop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a little dot in the bottom right?
Yes, that happens sometimes when I'm clicking.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like trying to move the fat around. I don't really care if it's accurate or not, but there's one thing that bothered
Bro,
me.
you don't know your Pokemon anatomy? Damn.
He's like a lump chew.
Chew. Blob chew. It's the pickle chew. Wow, his foot's just kind of sticking out there.
Well, I'm just kind of like, I have an idea.
Oh, it looks like a shrimp tail.
Yeah, a
It
little
looks
bit.
like a cartoon shrimp.
I have a character who's a what you call it, a lobster, and I draw his tail like that.
Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah.
very crustacean-y looking.
I'm just trying to. I might move
Yeah,
some-
that's how like they draw tempura shrimp in anime and stuff. That like kind of banana shape with the little frilly tail end. Boy, I could go for some sush.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. Who's not in the mood for sush at any given point in
People
life?
who are allergic to fish.
Well, that's a good point. There are not fish sushi, but they're pretty bad. Like that beef sushi at that place in Little Tokyo.
Is it not good?
No, it's gross. It's just like a pile of gross beef on rice. It's not good. It's
Is
not
that at one of our favorite places?
probably. I mean, every place in Little Tokyo is one of my favorite places.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I don't think I've had anything in Little Tokyo where I'm like, meh.
Every time I walk past the place, I shit my pants. I just point it and go, shit my pants. I was waiting to be in there one day, and someone goes, "Ha, this is where you shit your pants." I'm like, "Yep, where I shit my pants." Actually, at VidCon, someone fucking walked up to me and was like, "You're not gonna shit your pants today, are you, Ross?" And I was literally sitting next to complete strangers, and they like laughed at me. And then but I was with my friend Dave, who like I'm just getting to know, and like Boy in a Band on YouTube, and he was like, "You shit your pants?" And I'm like, "What? Fuck." And then I was just like, okay, well, this is the circumstance. I told the story, and there's these people eating next to me, and they're like,
Oh my
what?
God.
And they literally look at me and go, as the fans walk off, they just look at me and go, wow, dude, that was pretty brave. Like,
God damn. That's crazy. I mean, that's what you get for talking about shitting your pants on the internet.
mm-hmm,
Got some splaining to do.
mm-hmm.
This Pikachu, on the other hand, has no explaining to do.
He just enjoys pickles so fucking
Loves
much.
them pickles. And who can blame him? Pickles are great.
You know, I didn't think I'd like pickles, and then I gave him a fried pickle a try recently, and I fucking loved it.
Had you never had a pickle before then?
Do
they not have pickles in Australia?
they do, but I just always thought pickles looked gross and smelled gross.
A lot of food looks gross. If you really think about it, we're just used to it because we eat it. So, there you go. How's
fair.
that for a science?
Du-du-du.
But at that, most food looks kind of gross. But at that, have you ever, any ever time you ever look at a steak, you think that's weird. That's like some old animal. Why am I eating this? But at that,
Du-du-du.
I was eating a banana and thought this is impractical and gross. But that. Seriously though, man, you're eating like a weird thing. Next time you're eating a thing, look at that thing and be like, this is weird.
Yeah.
I'm taking organic matter and shoving it into my organic matter. This is weird. This is weird. So. Oh man. Pickle Chew.
Pickle Chew is.
I would choose him.
Pickle Chew, I choose you.
Pickle Chew doesn't respond to your answer. Enemy, foe, cucumber zone, attacks. Panel, attack misses. What will Pickle Chew do?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give him like a little like pickle like look on his
There
tail.
we go. Ew. That is everything I didn't want, but it kind of looks like a cactus.
A little bit. I guess he'd have like a puddle underneath him or something, because he's all kind of like wet and like pickly.
Like a pickle. His Pokeball is just a pickle jar. He's just kind of like, it's see-through and he's floating inside of it in a fucking gross vat of pickle juice. Pickle Chew!
Pickle Pea!
Oh, Pickle Chew, you are my friend. Let us never part ways. Nicely
Breaking a
done.
sweat doing this.
Well, I mean, hey, so is Pickle Chew. He's just sitting here.
The transition still gets me.
I know. Aw.
You know what? Maybe the line art should be the same color, because just for the sake of the winning. Oops.
Well, and it'll probably clash with the background better.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you gonna... I'll let you figure it out. You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
I do me, baby.
Yeah, man, that's all you can do, son. Ain't nobody can be you but you. Yeah, really get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what for. Pickle pea and pickle poo. So what would be Pickle Chew's evolution?
What sounds like rye? Rice chew.
Rice Chew?
Rice chew. If you like rice-related dishes.
It should be Chew like CHEW.
Yes.
Pickle Chew. Rice Chew. Or is it rye bread chew?
Rye bread.
Rye chew.
I don't know, rice isn't as disgusting as a pickle, because pickles are kind of weird.
Pickles are really weird. So.
Alright. Alright, tell me a story while I color.
What kind of story you want?
One with suspense, and maybe something that happened to you. I put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
You put me on the spot, man.
Something that happened to you in school that was funny.
Something happened to me in school that was funny, man. I haven't thought about school in years. Not since school. I don't know, man. I'm not.
Oh, I'll tell you a funny story. I got one.
Yeah, okay.
So fucking when I was a kid, I didn't understand the concept of death.
Yeah, that's natural. That comes
So-
later.
I had this like, when I was really young, like I was really fucking young, I was under the impression that everyone didn't die. I didn't know dying of old age was a thing. I just assumed that,
You had to get murdered?
yes, you had to get murdered. So I figured that somewhere out there, my murderer existed. And like, because I figured it's always on the news that people have been murdered. So like, that must just be how life ends. Like,
How old were you?
I don't even remember, like way too young.
Okay.
Way too young. And
That's
that was
better
my
than way too
understanding of the world. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get murdered one day, and that's gonna be the end of my life. Not so
Damn.
much the case.
I mean, you don't know.
I mean, yeah,
You don't know till it happens, right?
that is very true, Barry. I will not know until it happens.
So, you know, until then, sleep with one eye open like Pickle Chew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is definitely pickle colored. Are you gonna make his tail pickle colored as well? His pickle tail?
No, it's probably gonna stay yellow.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna give some highlights.
Wow. That is a good looking pickle.
Thank you.
I could go for pickle and some shrimp tempura. That is my state of mind at the moment.
Wow, that's gross.
That's really gross. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not Dan. I'm not a stories factory.
Dan's
like
always been
not-
the kind of guy that has like fucking stories coming out his asshole. Like you're just like, man, this one time I went to Outback Steakhouse and this guy like he said get out of here, and then he'll be like, wow, that reminds me of this one time I got
Right.
high and had sex, and you're like, wow, Dan, that's amazing.
I think like just the way my brain works is I don't make those connections like he does. So it's like, yeah, I've seen and done crazy things, but I don't automatically jump to those parts of my memory when I'm like just talking to people.
Yeah.
So
I've been trying to be like better about like if something, because I have tons of weird shit that happens to me doing what we do.
Right.
But like I always like sit down and start episodes and then I like totally forget to tell the stories. Like,
Right,
Like
yeah.
completely.
I'll be
And
like shit, like this crazy thing happened to me last week, and then I just completely forget. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened.
yep.
But it's
exactly.
like I don't know, like I'm trying to get better at it, because especially with the fucking, with us sitting here talking to a microphone at hours at a time, I should probably have more things to talk about.
Yep.
And should probably spend some time actually thinking about shit like that. But oh yeah.
I actually know that Pikachu has lines here because I animated a Pikachu once upon a time.
Sure did.
And
It's like-
actually,
it's like, I don't
believe
know,
the
one time I
brown
went-
is supposed to be here. Sorry, keep going.
It's funny, like one time I went to an airport and some people yelled at me.
Really? What for?
It's TSA.
What did they yell at you about?
Well, I signed up for TSA pre-check.
Was this recently?
Yeah, this was last week.
Oh my God! What happened?
No, nothing exciting. It's not a good story. It's really boring. But
Well, TSA is scary, man.
well, yeah. I mean, it's like I totally. I mean, it's the same thing when like any interactions that I might have with police officers. It's like I have done nothing wrong. I have zero intentions of doing anything wrong. I just kind of get nervous around authority because
Yep, that's pretty-
whenever I'm at an airport and I have to give my license to whoever, I'm just like, yep, do. I'm totally just here to be bored on a flight. But like you have to stare at me and scan my thing, and it just, I don't know, it just puts me on edge a little bit.
Oh, it does too. Every time I try to go through one of those X-ray detectors, I try to get a wicked half boner. So they're like, "Damn, look at his dick."
Damn, look at that dick. Yeah, so I signed up for TSA pre-check so I can like go in the shorter line, which is fucking awesome.
I thought I couldn't do that, but apparently, as a permanent resident, I can. So
really?
I might get on that shit.
it's really, the process was really easy. You just pay them some money and it lasts for like 10 years. All these little cheeks. But yeah, so I was in I was at the airport and the TSA pre-check line was closed because it was kind of a slow hour. So I was in the same line, because normally you would go into a separate line. It's just like, yeah, you just walk through the metal detector. You don't have to take your shoes off. You can keep your like laptop in your bag, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Kind of the way it used to be a little bit. But because I was in the normal line, I was just waiting with everyone else, all the non-TSA pre-check peeps. And I was just waiting in line to go through the peen scanner,
Oh yeah.
And then I get through, and the woman looks at my boarding pass that says pre-check, and she's like, "Why are you in this line?" And I was like, "I didn't know that I did anything wrong." And she's like, "You shouldn't be here." And I was like, "What am I supposed to be over there?" And she's like, "Yeah, like, because next to it was the normal metal detector with nobody waiting in line for it. And like, there was a dude behind it, but I didn't think anything of it because everyone was getting in the normal line." So I was like, it's like being at the DMV and getting yelled at because you didn't know something that's obvious to them.
Yeah, I
But-
hate that shit.
I mean, I fly somewhat frequently, but not enough to know the ins and outs of every airport in the universe. So I'm just like, I don't know, I didn't think it was a big deal, and the lady got all mad at me, and I felt bad.
Oh, that's sad.
And I was like, I didn't do anything wrong. So then I went into the other line, and that's my story. I was yelled at in an airport and felt bad, even though I did nothing wrong. So I don't know, it makes me feel bad, and it's like, man, if I'm getting yelled at, I want it because I fucked up.
Yeah, not because.
Not
you're
because I
like,
made an honest mistake and inconvenienced no one. So I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, B.
It's cool. Most TSA people I've had wonderful experiences with. Even for a little brief interaction, just be like, "Yeah, how's it going?" They're like, "Yeah, I'm good." It's like, yeah.
I love that shit.
That's like awesome. It's like, yeah, we're people. We're not fucking robots in a machine world. We're just gonna be humans for a second. And then when someone yells at me, I'm like, I feel bad.
What do you think of the pickle juice?
I think the pickle juice is a really good source of potassium.
I guess
Are you
that
gonna make
is
a little
true.
pool around his butt?
Yeah.
Cool. It's a lot of pickle juice. I didn't think pickle juice was that much of a thing, but proves me wrong.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I try to zen out when I'm flying or traveling,
Yeah.
just because there's so much stress that can be involved in that process.
I do anything to sleep on a plane.
I have a lot of trouble sleeping on planes,
I
but
do too.
so like I had a connecting flight when I was heading out east, or sorry, on the way back from flying back home. And my connecting flight was delayed 2 hours. They were like they announced a gate change. They're like, oh, head down a couple gates over, and then I got there and the board on the thing was like, yeah, your flight's leaving 2 hours later. I'm like, wait, were those linked pieces of information? Because you only mentioned one of the two of those. And like I was sitting next to this family and they were fucking pissed.
I bet.
And it's like, yeah, I get it. Like, we're flying because we're trying to get somewhere quickly. We're not taking a fucking stagecoach and traveling through the mountains and having a Donner Party situation.
Right.
We're flying because we have lives that we think are important and we want to get places. But our flight was getting into LA at like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. So it's like, yeah, like I'm with you. I don't want to be late, but this is just how it is now. Like the flight that we were supposed to get in on was late, so we don't have a plane to take us to LA. So that we have to wait until there's a plane. There's no way around that. But this family next to me was just like, oh my god, I can't believe this. 2 hours, like, what are we gonna do? And I'm just like sitting there on my DS, just like, doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, the
Like,
people like that.
what am I
really-
gonna do? Like, getting angry is just negative fucking energy, and it's just gonna stress me out further.
They're
Oh, it's cute!
It's pretty cute.
I bet I could do it blindfolded. Looks like you did already.
Wow.
Burn!
Burn!
I like how big the chubby red cheeks are. He's like, yee! Oh, the graduation ceremony! You're no longer a novice!
Whoa. Finish up and you'll see you there.
Why does he tell you to
Lesson
finish and then it's
complete.
done? Oh, congratulations!
Add a background.
That
What's-
is not
that's
the background I expected,
No, it's
but
not the background I expected either.
I think they intended your art to be a little cuter than it turns out.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, Susie!
Pickle chew.
Pickle chew!
I choose you. Anyway,
So, I don't know,
that's
just
pretty chill. But
pretty
yeah,
chill.
next time on Grumpcade.
Oh, next time on Grumpcade.
Uh,
Wait, do we get a graduation ceremony?
well, actually, let's have to see if what that deal is, because he did say something about that, didn't he?
He did, and hopefully that's a thing. I would love to see them display all your art.
We'll see if there's that's actually they have like a thing for that.
Yeah.
They doesn't look like we're getting a graduation
Well,
ceremony.
if it is, it's gonna happen right now. Right now. Wait. No, we're fine. I don't need you to tell me to take a break. Well, that's it.
That apprentice course. We're gonna draw a circle.
Circle chew. All right, next time on Grumpcade,
Somewhere in Grumpcade.
we're gonna draw a circle chew.
Well, maybe not. We might actually skip Voltorb since we did him already.
Fuck off, man. That's awfully inconsiderate to Voltorb's feelings. Next time, we're gonna draw Voltorb.
Next time.
Are you
Looking
looking
for
up?
reference.
Oh god, you already know.
I know exactly what I'm doing.